Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Monday, September 14th, 2015. The best day of the week is upon us, and guess what? I remain still Sean Plott.
And I'm Bill Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
Welcome to Mostly Walking, the show where the intros get better every time, and we continue upon our epic journey of King's Quest with nothing else there. It's not King's Quest : subtitle. Nope, just King's Quest with a good old big fat K right there in the middle. And I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm in a pretty good mood today. And I'm just going to kick it straight off with I am drinking the Stone Russian Imperial Stout today.
Damn, nice.
It's
nice.
fantastic. This is a delicious beer. It's very syrupy. It says ale with tea and spices added, and really everything that's after beer with and then that stuff. Never taste any of that. I don't have a refined palate at all, but it does make me feel cool.
Is it oaky?
It's funny you say that because I actually found it to be oaky.
It's good.
Really?
Yeah, it's a. You have a subtle palate, Sean.
I do. It's very subtle. Bill, what are you drinking this fine day?
I'm drinking nothing but water out of my little Carleton College
God, I love water.
thingy. Water's good for you.
God, water's so good. Have you ever noticed how
Mostly
everyone
water.
loves water? Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? Sean,
That
what
is
do you have?
interesting.
Sean, what about you, dude?
I'm still working on the Crown Royal.
Ooh, damn.
I
Early week.
really enjoyed it last time we had this show.
Yeah,
This show that we do.
you had a blast.
I had a little bit of fun. It's
As
true.
we always do. And part of the reason why I just rushed right the hell through what everyone was drinking, because I feel like a tradition that we began when we first started this show was that there would be a drinking game associated with the show. That whenever X event happened, we had to drink. And for a while, we were playing games that were literally so bad and uneventful that whenever we got stuck, we would take a drink. And I think that seemed good, but I think we should come up with something for today. Is there a trigger word we should look for?
Is there a word?
Yeah,
We're also traditionally bad at choosing words. Like we either choose a word that is used literally every phrase of dialogue, or we'll choose a word that we think is going to be like a good balanced thing, and it'll be said like maybe once.
Yeah. I am going to throw out a proposal.
Let's hear it.
The word wait.
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 Okay.
Because I feel like this is a situation that would come up in which someone says, wait.
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just
As
wait.
well as,
Wait.
what is the weight of it?
Right.
Oh, the wait.
Yeah. Any form of weight.
Nice. All right.
So I think we should do
Fair
that.
enough.
All right. Let's do it. Is it okay if I kind of just drink continually?
Yes. In fact, it
I
is
see
not in any way that we are imposing a consumption restriction. For instance, Sean.
Okay. All right. Great.
For instance, I just drank that, and that was ein Bier. So I am living proof that you can break this rule.
Excellent.
All you have to do is believe in yourself.
Okay. Believe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was mesmerized by the spinning crown. I didn't realize it wanted me to hit OK. All right. I think we may as well continue on our journey. Now, if you will last recall, God, it was 2 weeks ago when we last did this.
I know. So many weeks.
We're in this open area, and there's one of 3 ways that we can solve a puzzle. We can either, I believe, slay the beast, or we can bake a pie or something. I know that we can do that, or we can trick everyone into thinking that we have that we've collected an eye.
Well,
So-
we need to get an eye like one way or the other.
Yes.
And we can either kill something that has an eye, or this is what we've learned, right? The procedural rhetoric of this game is that there are 3 approaches to any problem.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? To every
There's-
problem, huh?
Yeah, to every problem, you can either be like a direct and violent badass. You can be sly and clever,
Which
Or
we
you
are.
can-
That's us.
That's us. That is what we have stated. We have posited slyness and cleverness, or you can be generous, right, and
I
friendly.
never waste food.
Seems like a waste of money.
That didn't need a bell.
That didn't
Didn't
need a
need a
bell. I think
crazy.
I think we found our new.
didn't-
I don't want to mess up my blade.
That didn't need a bell.
So okay, sly and clever solution is that we go to these alchemist people and they help
Yeah.
us fake it.
Yeah.
And then there's a generous solution where we go to the baker and bake some kind of a pie and trade it for eye favors,
Remember
I
what it
guess.
felt like to be young?
Yeah.
I remember where you proposed.
I'm just gonna see if I can just take
If I
this.
could bring the hobble pots something to hollow out and house that glowing blue.
Look at that. He uses the word
Have
house.
that lantern for the price of one shiny gold coin.
So I need to
of
get these
course.
squirrels off. You know what squirrels love?
Nuts.
They love nuts.
They do.
They
What are
do.
these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those
Yes!
ones expired though, so they're just for display.
Expired bird bombs.
Could those perhaps be squirrel bombs?
Squirrel nuts.
I mean, I feel like if they were squirrel bombs, I feel like there's a difference between squirrels and birds. I could be wrong.
I don't know. We're game designers. We don't really recognize much about nature. We don't understand. it.
Exactly. I'm not a biologist. I actually went to great pains to never take a biology class.
Really? Is that true?
That is true.
Is there something about biology that annoys you? By the way, while you're telling me the story of your complete blatant disregard for biological things, I'm
Right,
gonna go
I-
find some nuts.
Okay. All right. Good. I think I'd be more open to it today, but in high school, there was something. I don't know. I don't know if biology struck me as like squicky.
Squeaky?
Yeah. Like I was way into physics, and I was into chemistry, and because there was a lot of math.
Oh.
Biology seemed like it was science without the math, and I just couldn't wrap my head around that.
Oh yeah, it was like, you know how this thing works? It works this way, and it was like, that's boring.
But it works using like blood and organs. Like I
Oh.
like give me something more mechanical.
Well, you know my theory about biology, right?
No, I don't.
You have a
Enlighten
theory
me,
about
please.
biology? I didn't know this.
Yeah, it's.
I know that you're
it's
one to just have theories on things.
Now, maybe you guys will understand this, because sometimes people don't understand this theory. But I think biology is just lines and circles. And sometimes the circles go through the lines. Other times they don't. That's it.
I really feel like that's a metaphor for life.
You're describing
I
a
think it's-
circuit diagram, right?
No. Like, there'll be some sort of, like, barrier and circles, and sometimes the circles will go through the barrier, and other times they won't.
Oh, I see. Like osmosis.
Yeah, but everything turns out to be like that.
That's literally the only word that I know.
It is?
I don't
Well, then
know
you're
any
doing
other
pretty
words.
damn
Like-
well
like-
for having only
I'm
like you're
faking all of
guessing
these other words.
So
you're
is
guessing
that
really nicely.
like you be on a date with someone who's, you know, a biology
Yes.
major? I don't know. Like, are you a biologist? Is that like a
Yeah.
profession?
Yes. Totally. Biologist. Like
Biologist.
Like, I know so little about
You
what
don't
you
know-
do with a biology degree. I can't even complete
you
this
didn't know what a-
joke.
You
No,
didn't know
you
what
can.
a biologist
You
was?
actually, literally, I think you can be a theoretical biologist, or you could be a field biologist. I don't know if you can
King
still be a
Edward gave us
naturalist.
everything we have.
You
His
can be a naturist.
legacy was tarnished
She could be a
in his
naturist.
later years, but he was a once great man.
Because that's
and
the
he
thing.
left me with a Daventry to grow into a kingdom it is today.
Is King Edward's legacy tarnished in the existing King's Quest canon, or is that something
The
that's going to
announcement
happen in a
board
later
was
chapter?
covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Wait, it gets tarnished?
Well, that's what it just said, right? I'm not that drunk.
I suppose it did. I mean, I'm talking, I'm reading, I'm looking, I'm listening. Things
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Things get lost in the
right.
translation.
A lot of inputs.
And not a lot of
God.
outputs.
You're just biology. This is what I'm saying.
Just like biology.
I mean,
There's a...
The thing that really, this is what confuses me, is that like with math, like I studied math, and really you're never a mathematician. Like that is a very specific, like you are an academic, you write papers, but like most people who get a degree in math, they go out and they do things that don't have math in the title.
Well, I think a lot of...
I project that on all fields.
No, I mean, I don't think you're totally wrong. I mean, maybe... But I think a lot of people who get a degree in biology end up going into related
That
fields.
pumpkin
I mean,
was
all of
housing
medicine.
Too many squirrels for my taste.
Oh god. Okay, where do we get some nuts, dude?
Too many squirrels, too many squirrels.
Wait a minute.
Can we just get like a squirrel trap? Wait, go to the bakery. Don't
Yeah,
bakeries
that's what I
have...
was thinking. What is this dog?
How about dogs? How about dogs fighting over meat?
No.
Oh, no, shit.
Get off that hay bale. Out of those flowers. Put that sack lunch down.
Go into her store and steal.
No
Oh,
patch for you. You know why.
Wait, what?
I don't know why.
You're
Wait,
patchless
what did we
Jones.
do wrong?
Hey,
What did we...
This little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
Warm up to it.
Okay, I like...
This game provides its
Literally
own context.
Okay, so I mean, I have
Commentary.
Waste food. I never would.
I have meat, and meat brings dogs, and maybe dogs scare squirrels.
No, wait, okay, so sure, but hold on, like... No patch for you. What does that mean, first of all?
Try to set the record for the world's biggest pie.
Maybe he's just making a lot of paella.
And then secondly, I don't know what we did. What did we do?
My
Good as what now?
sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Ask him about the free
Oh,
samples,
hope you're hungry.
and then maybe take one.
How do I get my free sample?
Well, bring me some bitter root. It's what I need to finish my walnut strudel. It
That's
grows
not
under big,
really
heavy
free,
rocks.
is it?
I don't know.
Oh
Yay.
God.
Have a sweet day. Wow, these
Oh,
sugar
shit.
shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary.
Oh, shroomy.
Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
So why are we getting we're getting a pie plate?
These starberries are perfectly
No,
ripe.
I'm just
okay,
interacting, right?
Squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me 1 shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant star shroom pie is all yours.
Now, Sean, this is our only coin. So if we do this, we can't do
We're so screwed. I want to be clever.
the
That's the
sly,
thing.
the clever sly thing.
Okay, I gotta do some more exploring. I need like, is there any? I feel like we saw something scaring squirrels way back in this backworlds land.
I don't remember squirrel scaring. Now that could be just my memory.
Well, my memory actually does not really last 2 weeks, so it's seriously, I'm really struggling here. So I'm gonna keep moving left and right and up and down and back and forward until I see some squirrels, dude.
Okay, that seems good. Just like scrub the
yeah.
stream.
I want to re-investigate everything that we have seen before.
Let's play this
Skinny Pants
Space
makes it
Invader
past
style.
this section of the tournament, I'll smash him in the next round.
There's an acorn.
Oh, this dude has girlfriends.
Stop wiggling, Madeline. You're tickling my belly. He was right, you know. I do have snacks hidden in there. Maya said I'd be rewarded beyond my wildest dreams if I captured enough Wetzels. I can't wait for you to see the surprise I've been working on for you.
That's so weird.
So,
I don't know what any of that stuff meant.
so
That whole thing is just so weird.
I don't even know what this is.
What's a Wetzel?
Is that goat just chewing meat?
Goats,
The Wetzels aren't the
do
Wetzels
goats
the
eat meat?
dogs?
Are goats omnivores?
They said something about Wetzel dogs, I thought.
Oh my god, this is the sort of game that you're supposed to play like all at once.
I know we were not supposed to take a break here.
It growls and mine does too. It's not a trap, it's just free food. Come the Wezzles, visit me. You only need one eye to see. One for you and one for
What a
me.
horrifying song. Wait, did someone say wait? He said wait. Wait, he said wait?
Did it? Okay.
Shit. Guys, everybody drank. Apparently, chat's just typing wait, wait, wait.
I just...
So I can't interact with friggin' anything here. Is there a way to get down? I assume that I have to get across and then I can go down. There's also the strudel, the walnut strudel, I think it was. Was it a walnut strudel?
Was it? I should be
Oh.
paying closer attention, I think.
Yeah, I am, like, not paying attention to anything, man.
Are we playing some sort of a game?
I
think
assume
we're
that,
playing
I assume
some
that it's a
sort of
game
a
that we're
game.
playing. My understanding is that we are a young prince who has very swingy arms when he runs.
Okay.
Look at him, he's
So
just-
he does have swinging arms. So there's rope on the ground there, but then there was also like rope tied around the tree. Was that separate rope?
it wouldn't let me interact with it. To my knowledge. Let me... Is there something behind here? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So I assume that this is where we have to go later.
Right.
Because-
Eventually we're gonna get like a mouthpiece that's gonna make a noise.
Yeah.
And then there will be a floating island. I like how the floating island is currently just supported by big
Yeah,
food
right.
trucks. Like,
Don't turn right. No floating islands that way. Bees.
Lots of bees, lots of bees.
right.
Yeah, bees. Lots of
Do
bees.
squirrels hate bees? Is that a thing?
It's unknown.
I don't know if squirrels hate bees.
You don't seem to really be worried about bees all that much.
No,
Yeah.
not
You're
not
kind of
too
a-
badly.
You're a bee instigator.
I like how much personality there is in the cap. I don't know if I mean obviously that hat is iconic, but I don't remember it ever having this much personality before. Wait, was there a giant keyhole etched in that mountain? Do you have bombs? I feel like if you had bombs, you could blow up in a secret cave door. Right there.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, bombs or a key?
A key bomb. Bomb.
Key bomb.
Bombachu.
Bombachu.
I don't know what to do with it.
I don't know what to do, period. And that's the end of it. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to look for some bitter butt root. What is it called?
Bitter-
Bitter bitroot. Bjorter.
Be a bitter root. Day 9 TV.
Be a bitter root. I like it.
Be a bitter gamer. A bitter gamer. I don't know where the root is. What is it that he needs? I want his samples. His ample samples.
Sample McWares. Whose samples? Sample cramples?
I'm so happy that we're just
Playing
walking
games?
around. This is great.
Playing video games?
Yes, lad?
How do I get my free sample?
Well, bring me some bitter root. It's what I need to finish my walnut strudel.
I'm gonna assume that walnuts
it
are
grows
it.
under big,
Oh, you're
heavy
right. It is
rocks.
walnut strudel. Well, except those aren't
Today,
walnut.
have
Wait,
a
are those
sweet
walnut
day.
strudels? Why did? Does Does he need bitter root to finish the walnut strudels that are right
Sign
there?
red. Ask us about our free samples.
Are those
Strudels. He needs to finish those strudels, which are
He needs to
actually...
find a strudel. All right, we need to find a big heavy rock. Okay, well here's the one.
we found a big heavy rock, didn't we?
I don't think it had bitter root under it. I think it just had flowers.
Can we move it? Like maybe it's literally under the rock. Like we have to roll the rock out of the way.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, we have to rock and roll the rock.
Can we tie the rope around the rock and then jump off of a cliff?
C'est un tel song.
Can we tie the rope around the rock, tie it to our feet, and throw it in the water? And that's how I drowned.
I'm not going to lie. I took that rock for granted.
Oh!
Grandpa,
Oh, Matt.
That did I never wait.
seems like a
Let me see if I can get some rope.
That didn't need a bell.
That didn't need a bell.
Well, I can climb down.
What are you doing? Oh, right, there's a thing.
A trapdoor. A trapdower.
Oh, this Russian Imperial Stout is insane. It's so good. It is so good. How do we... So that's a big heavy rock. That feels like the one key big heavy rock.
I agree. Agreed.
Agreed.
We need some sort of a lever.
A lever. Oh, let me go to the beesmith.
Oh.
She's the only person we haven't gone to. I'm eliminating options. Now, I'm doing the wrong thing, which is that I can just make the damn pie right now, but I'm just not doing it.
I'm down with that. You have.
Oh, is that because you just want to fill out all the options, right? You want to
It's
play
because
for
I want to be the smart person. I want to go down smart person territory.
You want to be the smart person?
Don't make a liar out of us. We said that we were smart.
Don't make a liar out of me is like always
Graham.
the most amazing thing to tell someone.
Make a liar out of you.
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye.
Oof.
Well, look at his reaction.
That is-
That's like when I was young and I used to get those aliens action figures. I would react. I'm like, Mom, look. Just,
Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be
I
the
had a
one
very
losing an
deep
eye.
adult voice as an 8-year-old.
Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order.
So I think the crumbler is what will destroy the rock.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Check that out.
Oh! Maybe I could use a... Maybe I'll give her a mushroom.
That didn't need a bell.
That didn't need a
Be
bell.
careful,
Didn't
these
need a
items are
bell.
sharp.
That didn't need a bell.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Is it make a...
Was he doing
Oh, that?
pull-ups
No,
in the
no,
middle?
that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Oof. That's what she
You know what?
actually just told us in the game.
That's what she said. Amaya.
LeMayo.
Bye.
Don't forget leg day!
Nice.
That's the best.
Oh God, I need a crumbler. Yar.
Okay, so do we need like a
Follow
piece
your
of
gut and
paper
seek
with
out
which
excitement.
to
You can
write
post
a
a work
work
order
order?
on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
Can we just take that paper on the desk underneath the ashtray?
That I never waste food. That did.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Well, on her
Seriously,
desk.
Antique, you hugged to say hello, you hugged to say goodbye. He hugged me for buying a muffin.
On the right side of her desk,
Don't touch that
Yeah,
ram, or
paper.
you might be the one losing an eye.
underneath paperweight or something.
I can't do it. All right, I have an
You
idea.
can't? Okay, all right.
So I have some meat, right? I'm gonna.
You do have some meat.
I never waste.
I need to put the raw meat somewhere to distract the Doges. And then what she's gonna do is she's gonna run out.
Okay.
Dogers.
Yeah, right? So, and she's gonna be upset. She's gonna run away.
She's gonna run after the dogs. You're gonna go in and you're gonna steal. What?
The work order.
Oh, you're gonna steal the work order, forge a new work order on it.
And then I'm gonna get some crumbling going. Then I'm gonna get the root to get the walnut strudel, to give to the squirrels, to get the pumpkin, to get hollowed out, to become the eye of the Wetzel. This is the Wetzel of the night. The night. Oh, yeah.
Eye of the Wetzel.
Good.
Oh, this has gotta be it.
Wetzel. Eye of the nightlife. On the disco.
Can you just put the steak on the pumpkin and then have wild dogs come and eat the squirrels?
And just devour them? Let's try it.
Just devour them.
Oh, boys.
That pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Well, let's use
Do
meat.
you not like the taste of squirrels?
Not too many.
You like the taste of
Oh, what's this place?
some squirrels.
One or two squirrels.
That's a different kind of horn.
We've just never been here before. This is my bad.
Oh.
This is our perennial
A new kind of horn.
adventure game problem, isn't it?
A new kind of horn. He actually said it.
I'm prophetic.
Downright prophetic.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
Oh.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
That was an embarrassing attempt.
Oh shit, we're gonna have to learn how to do stuff from all of these other knights.
Oh,
Right,
King's
like
Quest Knights.
Right? Like we're not fast enough to catch frogs, and Whisper is gonna teach us how to be fast, whether he wants to or not.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh, dig 'em.
and then like there was that random archery thing happening with the rope and the tree.
Oh, oh my God.
Hey Gordon, how's the back of my cape look?
I tried again, but it was no use.
You froggin'.
Oh.
Froggins.
Ah! So have we encountered any of them?
Well, so that one and the strong one.
All right, I have another idea. The goat was eating meat. I'm gonna try to use meat on the goat. I don't know, dude. Oh my God! But I really hope that the Doges are here.
Can you attract a goat with meat? Is that like a thing that you can do?
God, I hope so.
Are goats omnivores? How do goats work? I didn't take biology.
They eat. I think they eat anything. No, I think they're herbivores. Look at because they don't have fangs. Otherwise, they don't have incisors. Or no, they have incisors. They don't have canines.
Yeah, but
You know, I really feel like what we should do is just start making up facts. Like, I just want in the mood to do.
Mostly fact making.
Yeah, whenever goats go through their, puberty ritual, they get to choose what type of...
It's called chrysalis.
Yeah, they get to choose what type of sizers they want. What do they want? Incisors or decisors?
Or outsizers.
Incisors or outcisors.
Yeah,
exactly.
and this goat, which is of course an omnivore, elected to get his canines in.
K-Niners.
Can you shoot the goat? No, you
No,
can't.
this is my entire bounding box.
I see it.
Fuck. Okay, you know what? Stop showing me this cliff, dude.
Cliffside. You know who designed that sequence? The guy who arted the cliff. His name was Cliff.
Okay, I'm gonna do just an obvious thing. I'm gonna do some basic bookkeeping. I'm gonna go ahead and check out if there's any place that we haven't explored yet. Because I've been doing a lot of exploration in this place. I think I've gone down all these things.
Right, we keep exploring the same places that we know are there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the world and our minds and our hearts. It's a good thing that I don't need my mouse hand to play this game. It's actually really relieving.
It's very chill. Yeah,
Super
you can
duper
sort of
chill.
lean back and just relax about it.
And this is
It's
what
a lean
permits
back
me to
gaming
drink a
experience.
beer.
Did we need to give him a pie, right? We can't just give him meat.
Pyrite?
Yeah.
Pyrite?
He's that would be the tricksy thing to do.
Lurking inside.
Give him false gold.
That's right.
Try to convince him that it's real. It has resale value.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh!
What?
Ew, gross.
That is the cutest badger thing that I've ever
Squirrel.
seen.
Squirrel!
I got a nasty badger!
Kill the squirrels with it.
Okay.
Use nasty badger on squirrels.
Yeah, let me just briefly see if I can go back.
Seeing all these new recruits makes me miss the old days.
Ahem. Are you paying attention?
What? No, I was reminiscing.
Are you in possession of an eye?
Nay.
Not yet. Well, I mean, yes, 2 of them.
All right, this is as far as I can go. All right. Let me investigate slightly the edge, the periphery. Is it just decoration?
Leftwards?
To the left, to the right. Investigate all night. Oh.
One time. Investigato. Clamato. Keep out distress. I love that.
Oh, come on.
Sorry if I'm about one screen behind. My situation here is a little bit, temporally disturbed.
Yes! Nasty badger! Woo!
Nasty badger!
Will the squirrels remember that?
The squirrels will most certainly remember that.
I ruined their lives. I stole their home. It was a pumpkin. I picked it up. I wanted to win. After all, being king needs sacrifices.
I like,
That's amazing!
I love how lampshaded that is, first of all. And I also like the sort of Telltale reference there.
What do you mean lampshaded?
Lampshade, are you familiar with the concept of lampshading?
No.
Lampshading is
that like
when
planking?
Yeah, form the shape of a lampshade with your body and hold that pose for as long as you can.
For at least as long as it takes to get a profile photo out of it. But
Exactly.
no, what's lampshading? What's lampshading?
Lampshading is lampshading is the conscious use of a trope in narrative in a way that draws attention to the fact that you are using the trope, right?
Oh, so like being Dan Harmon.
So being Dan Harmon, exactly.
Wait, can you give me an example? Because I think my brain cannot understand.
Your brain cannot understand.
So for example, like I mean, just to use King's Quest as an example, to use literally the example that we just watched, the fact that you have this infinite inventory, that you're carrying around all of this shit that you could not possibly carry around and is not reflected in your character model, that happens in every adventure game. But it's usually like unspoken, right? Like it's unacknowledged. And so the fact that this game actually hangs a lampshade on it, they draw attention to the fact that you pick up the pumpkin and you do this really fancy cape flourish where the pumpkin like magically disappears, because that's what's going to happen. That happens in every adventure game. They just usually don't show you an animation of it.
So, in like Metal Gear Solid, when the Colonel goes, to climb the ladder, use the action button. Is that lampshading? Or would it be like when the guy is like, I will show you my psychic... No, actually, I don't know. I still think I don't quite understand.
No, I think that's breaking the fourth wall. Or in the case of the tutorial, that's just tutorialization.
Yeah.
But I think lampshading is more like when you're winking, right, at the audience.
Yeah. So, like when you... I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to think of a Dan Harmon example, because those are great examples, but... trying to think of a really good one. I mean, we could just... You want to pull up TV tropes? Like, we could freaking do this now.
Yeah.
TV tropes.
Open it up. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do it. Here we go. It's clever time. Peanut butter clever time.
Peanut clever time.
It's peanut butter clever time.
Oh.
And how
Peanut butter clever with a
I
baseball
have
bat.
that lantern. For the price of one shiny gold coin, of course.
Shiny gold coin.
Yes, boy?
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. If you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle,
Pumpkin.
you can have it
Jack-o'-lantern.
for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Wait, what?
Jacques?
Oh, wait.
Jacques-o'-lantern.
Fare thee well.
May your cap be one of thinking.
Cool. They must be the smarty
Here's
pants
one
ones.
shiny gold coin, and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be all yours.
Bam!
Nice.
So you spent your only coin to buy the lantern.
I did. I figured that lantern would light an alternate path to find an eye.
Ay.
Thanks, dearie. And here's your lovely pumpkin lantern with a glowing blue flame candle.
And I'm gonna use it with this.
This will work great for dipping.
Go ahead and dunk it.
Yes, dunk it in.
Dunk it.
Purple. Well, yeah, ta-da.
That voice acting was so good.
Oh
my god.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh my god. By the way, Bill, I wanted to let you know that I watched Back to the Future.
Oh, how was that for you?
What did you think?
I think that is one of the most, like, shamelessly, unrelentingly feel-good movie ever. Like, they're just like, look at this guy who's a bully, and all he's ever done and ever will be is a bully. And at the very end, he's a quivering little bitch, man. You know, it's like, yay! Horrible things happen to mean people. Yay! You know, I was just like, wow. And it's like his dad was a little bit passive, timid, and then he stuck his chest out and had longer hair and money. And I was like, yay! You know, and it's, right. I don't know, I thought it was like, it was weird though, because I really liked the movie, but I'm amazed that it got widespread popularity because of the fact that it didn't have some really rigid time travel logic to it. And that's the thing that always bothers me whenever there is a time travel movie. I hear people say, well, I mean, if you really think about it, I don't know, it like didn't make sense. And I'm like, you don't know how time travel works. Shut up! You know, so like...
So I got two things for you, Sean. One is just the observation that Back to the Future is a relatively like mass market success. Like it achieved mainstream appeal.
Yeah.
It is not like a sci-fi hit. It's right? And so I think the consistency of the time travel, the hardness of that sci-fi is not as like
I remember my
appealing
That's
a
actually a
trait,
great
I guess.
point. Yeah, because like
snaky hydras.
the sort of upsettedness that I hear so much from people tends to come from like things that have a more deliberate sci-fi bent.
Exactly. And the other thing is that Ryan North has a fantastic analysis of the hard sci-fi behind time travel in Back to the Future, and it's wonderful and terrifying. And worth looking up. It's and like quite long. Like it's
wow.
You know, paper length. Deconstructing how time travel actually works to be consistent with what we see in those movies.
Oh yes. let me.
So paper length is in like 8.5 by 11.
Yeah.
Hey-o! We'll be right back because we are literally about to turn in an eye. I hope. We'll find out. The answer is nope. Until then, just keep surfing TV tropes. We'll be right back.
Snurfing.
Snurfing.
Snurfing.